Hey, so I am leaving late for my appointment to see my therapist. Just got out of the shower. So yeah, here we are. Anyway, my phone thing that holds my phone is broken, so I'm sorry if my phone like teeters back and forth or falls or something, Yep, there it goes. It's leaning. There I am driving on the road correctly. Okay. It's like, don't fall. So, I'm trying to work with what I've got here. I can't buy a new one yet, so we're just gonna have to deal with this. But, so I've been listening to Mel Robbins' book, The 5-Second Rule. I don't know if any of you have watched her TED Talk, or read her book, or watched her TV show, which she's got, or she also does live videos every day. She has a class or a course or something like that of to help people with the 5-second rule, like every day. And I meant to do that, but I have not been doing that. And maybe I'll be able, because she's doing all these videos and they're going online, I should be able to go back and look at them again later. But what I listened to today was about procrastination, and I was really second time listening to this, you think I would have caught this, or would have like sunk in or made a difference or something, but I swear, listening to something just one time or reading something just one time usually isn't good enough. You got to get a little more than that. So I was sitting here just like listening and going, oh my gosh, there's good procrastination? Like, what? Like, it's okay, it's good to procrastinate? Like, are you serious? Like, are you joking? What? So she explained that, and there's like science to back it up, because I love Mel, because she always uses like science and data research, proof that the stuff that she teaches and shares with us is legit. It's not just theories or her ideas. It's not, what she just thinks. So anyway, she's talking about this good procrastination. And there's those of us who like to have everything just written down, a schedule that's strictly followed, and just making sure that, we do everything exactly on time, and we put deadlines on things, and the deadlines are like, get it done now, and once we start a project, we can't finish it. And when something changes or happens and throws our schedule off, we freak out. Now, I know this is a trait that autistics have, but it is also a trait of certain personality types. And there's several people like that in my family. And they have to be flexible because my family's not little, it's kind of big, which I love, but it's hard on them, but it still forces them to be a little more flexible. But they still don't like it. They, sometimes it's just too much for them and they throw a fit. I used to be really impulsive, I guess. And, but that was when I was a teenager. I mean, my personality was developing, and what I liked, all that kind of stuff was developing. I didn't know. I shouldn't base who I am on what I was like as a teenager, because that wasn't the real me. It's not anybody's real self. So don't judge people based on how they were as a teenager, because that's not them. They were going through craziness. So just putting that aside, I wasn't impulsive before that, and I wasn't impulsive after that. After I got through my, after I got through my teenagehoodness, I would get stressed if people were suddenly like, hey, let's go do this. Hey, let's go do that. Or, and family would drop a bomb and be like, we're getting together for dinner, or so-and-so's in town, we're going to do something. I'm like, I've got to plan it out. And if you throw it on me, it's just, it throws my whole day, sometimes my whole week off. So Oh man, I'm so late. My appointment starts right now. Anyway, so that, when we have a problem with getting stuff done at a certain time, or if we, like, either way, I'm talking like you just can't do it, or you wait to the last second, or you have to get it done right now because you are not going to wait because you can't. Your mind just won't let you. I mean, those are two extremes, but there's so many people like that out there. And I think I'm somewhere in the middle because I've learned to be a little more laid back, a little more chill about it. I'm not so anal about it anymore. And I'm grateful for that. I was kind of forced into it because my life just kind of went into craziness and everything changed. And life changed like in big ways. But so those of us who like to get stuff done like right away and whatever, we need to give ourselves a break. And the reason why is because our minds need time to just chill. Our minds need time to think things through, think things over, mull over stuff, ponder, have a break, to come up with a little more clarity. Sometimes being pushed to get something done is very, very good. Some people do really well at last minute things. They handle the pressure. They just do really well under pressure, and that's how I am. You can put me under pressure, and I will do really well. If you give me too much time, I tend to stress more. But the thing is, if we're struggling and we have a lot of stressors in our life, sometimes we have to force ourselves to just take a break. Like if we are having a hard time with a project, put it aside. Like if you just do not want to do it, it's just stressing you out and you feel overwhelmed, don't force yourself. That's not healthy. If it's just too much at the moment, put it aside. If you have to get to it later, then get to it later. Don't worry about it. It's just giving you more stress to put yourself on that kind of an expectation and deadline. So, and then if you see other people doing the same thing, give them a break. You got to know there's other things going on in their life. Their life doesn't rotate around your wants and needs. And if you meet people who procrastinate a lot, they are under a lot of stress. Doesn't mean that their life is horrible. It just means that it's the best way that their minds deal with stress. And like there's a personality type that just likes to have fun and play. And I think it's because it's how they deal with the stress of life. It helps make it lighter for them because they feel so much. And so when things get really stressful and hard on them, they can just dive into a deep depression, and they can be really hard on themselves, and they can get beat down real fast. And when they're put under all this pressure, they don't do as well, and it basically sucks the life out of them. It sucks the joy out for them, and that they can become very depressed. They can become overeaters, develop a lot of health problems, stuff like that. So if you see someone who's just impulsive, loves to have fun, loves people, loves to do stuff, loves activities, is cracking jokes and being silly and goofy and procrastinates everything, let them be, okay? That's the best way their minds can deal with it. And trust me, time will help them grow. It's not our job to force someone to grow into what we think is best for them. That means stop judging people. Stop judging other people when they're different than you, because we're all different. There are a lot of similarities in people, but we're still all, very different from each other. So, for crying out loud, get off people's backs. I also notice that when people are hard on others, it's because they feel an insecurity inside themselves that they want to fix, and they can't figure out how to do it, so they project it onto other people, and they're harder on other people because they don't feel like they're meeting their own expectations, and because it's so stressful for them to deal with it, they just throw it on everybody else around them. And anyway, so yeah, there's good procrastination and there's bad procrastination. A lot of us are very aware of what the bad procrastination is. It's putting something off that we just we just don't want to do, and yeah, the best way to deal with that, I think, is what Mel Robbins rule, the 5-second rule is to just first forgive yourself for not getting to it, and forgive yourself for disappointing other people around you. Second, look at your future self and what would your future self say about this moment? Like, is this really that big of a deal? And what's best for your future self, kind of thing. Just, don't make such a big deal out of it. And then third, just start. Those are the 3 steps she gives you to end procrastination. And those 3 steps work every time. Apply them correctly, they will work. And then to just start, do her countdown, the blast off thing, her 5-second thing, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And that way you'll be able to get over the bad procrastination and allow yourself to go through the good procrastination, because we all need it, on different levels and for different things and stuff. So anyway, that's what I just wanted to share today. I highly recommend reading her book. Reread it as many times as you need. Love you all. Peace out. Bye.